A team of medics kept a sick little girl breathing for 12 hours by hand. 3-year-old Libbie Handley was so ill that machine ventilators failed to help her.
Her family had her baptised after being told to expect the very worst, but she managed to pull through thanks to the hard work and dedication of the staff who refused to give up on her. Tim Scott reports.
A healthy, happy little girl today, but it wasn't so long ago that Libbie Handley was at death's door.
They told us to expect the worst, really. She was blue, completely blue, her lips and eyes.
What had started out as chickenpox led to the 3-year-old contracting Streptococcus toxic shock syndrome, a condition that only 4 in 10,000 survive.
I was just in shock, really. It's just not what you expect, just from an everyday childhood illness, what they all get.
At Tameside Hospital, Libbie's family could hardly watch as her body began to shut down. Over the next 12 hours, she was moved to Manchester and then Alder Hey hospitals. Amazingly, during all that time, medical staff kept her breathing by hand.
And this is what we use to hand ventilate a patient.
Consultant Kate Parkins was one of the team in charge of Libbie's care. So you're manually ventilating Libbie. Does it hurt? It must have taken a toll on the old hands and elbows.
Your forearms ache. Our forearms ached for a couple of days afterwards. The amount of pressure and work you were only able to do that degree or use that degree of pressure for about 10-15 minutes.
But once at Alder Hey, Libbie was put on an ECMO machine, which took over her breathing from the exhausted medical team. And against all odds, she began to get better.
She was nicknamed the Miracle Baby because they just couldn't believe how quickly she was just back to her little self.
Since then, Libbie has made a full recovery and has visited the North West and North Wales Paediatric Transport Service, who helped ferry her from hospital to hospital and kept her breathing for those 12 long hours.
They just took over that day, and without their decisions and what they did, she wouldn't be with us.
And to say thank you, her mums even started fundraising for them. Tim Scott, ITV News in Ashton-under-Lyne.